Wow, another reaction video. Oh my god, that sunlight is bright. It's burning my eyes. Oh, don't worry, friend. It's okay. Oh, where's the monkey? He's in the shower by himself because Donkey Kong dumped him.
My little banana lover Donkey Kong left me. At least I'm getting clean.
He's crying, isn't he? Probably. Anyways, everyone, today we're going to be reacting to Godzilla Minus One Explained in-depth analysis by Goji. You stumbled over your words. Just hit play, okay? Fine, Chelsea, hit play. Oh. I don't know why I don't pick up Chelsea. Boy, it'd be sure nice if you could slide over to the right and get out of the way. Oh, there we go.
Will enter the analysis platform,
why does he... Oh, there we go. There's the Goji we know and love. Damn right. Are we going to talk about how his tail goes like...
This isn't any Godzilla. This is Minus One.
I mean, it's still just Godzilla, kind of like Uncle Motakun, but I'm still a Godzilla. That is true. I mean, I wouldn't call him mental. I would call him derpy, like when I look right at the screen. Mirror.
Godzilla Minus
My God,
One
you look scary.
Explained.
Yes.
This episode has been brought to you by our sponsor.
Raid.
Nah, just kidding.
Oh.
It's Watcher
Wow,
of
an
Realms.
ad. What's it like getting ads? Nah, I don't know. We don't ever get those anymore. Why is that? I don't feel like putting them in videos. You're not a sellout? Nope. Oh, they? Nah, they're just making a living.
Ending with an analysis of this animal's bizarre biology.
Bizarre biology, like me?
Yes,
like you. Now, can you put your mouth out? No,
I
don't think so.
Was first seen right
I'm
at
stuck.
the beginning of the film on Odo Island, but not as we saw it in the promotional material.
I mean, yeah, he's a bit too... Were you copying my voice? No, you were copying mine. Oh, so Cougar messed up? Probably.
Still relatively huge.
I mean, look at the cute little baby. He's so small, even though he murdered like 15 random pilot mechanics. Yeah.
Form, meaning that he still had not harnessed full atomic power.
He hasn't harnessed it, but he still murdered 15 people. That is true.
Force to be reckoned with.
I mean, the guns didn't work.
Towards
They
humans,
never do.
But once
They
attacked,
never do.
Godzilla would then proceed to make use of his sharp teeth,
Yeah,
powerful
he would
jaws,
eat them,
and
or just
appendages
throw
such
them
as his
somewhere.
legs and tail to easily dispatch numerous humans.
Yeah, numerous.
One thing
15.
to note about this
That's not the
island
exact
form was
number.
the fact that
I
it
don't know.
walked with a much more hunched posture.
Yes, he was more like a
close to it not
dinosaur.
resembling the posture of
Yeah,
a
it is true. He was
theropod.
much more
This
like a
posture
theropod
allowed this
dinosaur. A
pre-irradiated
word I
Godzilla
definitely
to
knew.
reach down and pick up small humans.
Yep, he had
Additionally,
little
this
hands that
posture
actually
would allow him
worked.
to
Then he
move
became
around
like a
faster,
T-Rex.
using its tail as a counterweight for
Do you think there'll be a minus one puppet, Cougar?
After
God,
Godzilla
no.
laid
Why
waste to the
not?
mechanics crew on Odo
Well,
Island,
I don't
only
wanna make it.
Tachibana and the main character Shikishima remained.
Ooh,
Shortly before
Shikishima.
this massacre, Shikishima had the
I
opportunity
don't
to
think that's
shoot
being
at
said right.
Godzilla's head
I mean, that
at
is true.
point-blank range with a 20mm mounted on his aircraft.
I don't think it would have
Frozen in
worked, to be
shock,
honest.
He was not
Probably
able to
not
fire
with
on this
Godzilla's healing
monster.
factor.
Would this have saved
What do you mean
the lives
monster?
of
I'm a
these men?
Godzilla. I'm not a monster.
Maybe, for the time being, but we'd like to think that
You think the guns will
Godzilla
work
would
now?
have survived
Oh,
this.
yes,
We'll
I
see
would
why in
have.
a
I
little
don't
bit.
ever die.
The attack
You
on
minus
Odo
one?
Island
No.
was covered up by the Japanese government and blamed
Yeah,
on American
just
island
blamed
hopping
on
forces
American
as to
island
try to
hopping
keep
forces? Yeah,
Godzilla
it's
a
fine.
secret. These characters
Then
would not
America
see
didn't
this
even
animal
help them
again
kill
in
it.
its current
They had
form,
to sink
but
it in the
would see
water.
him again as a much, much larger
Do you
animal.
think, you know how he like
Why?
stands up in
Well,
the
during a
water?
time
Do you think
lapse
he
in the
looks like
film,
how a
it just so
crocodile
happens
does?
that this
Oh, you're with the
Godzilla
bottom just
got
dangling?
caught up with a
Yep.
fission-based nuclear test near the Bikini Atoll Islands in 1946,
Oh, yeah, he got
otherwise
radiated.
known as Operation Crossroads.
Yes, Operation
This
Crossroads,
caused a
'cause you're
few
going straight to
interesting
hell.
changes in Godzilla.
Pretty
the
much.
First being the obvious, its gargantuan size
Gig-
compared to how
gargantuan
he was back
size.
in 1945. Note that in the span of 2 years, Godzilla
got all
would
big and
rapidly increase
boof.
in height and weight,
Buff.
and
Boof.
also atomic
Buff.
power. That's right,
Boof.
Godzilla would now become a walking atomic
Yeah,
weapon.
dude, including the
height
lead
of
character's
this new
girlfriend's
Godzilla,
gonna
as it
die from
later appeared in
radiation.
1947,
Probably.
would be a little bit over 50 meters.
Oh,
Another
wow,
notable
whole
difference
50
of
meters.
this
One of
animal
that's
is
like,
its
let me just,
posture.
oh, yeah,
Now
that's
this
right.
guy
I'm
is
like
walking upright.
600 or something.
But why would
I
this
don't
guy's
know,
posture
actually.
change all
I
of a
can't even
sudden?
remember.
Well,
Because he was
differences in posture
irradiated.
Can be due to many things, such
Oh,
as
that's
the
a good
stress on the
3D model you
skeletal
got there with
formation
a
due to a much
Mini
heavier
Cooper
body.
in the background.
Walking
Koji Sena, what are you
awkwardly upright
doing?
Might have been this Godzilla's way to cope with this much weight.
Oh,
Now
maybe
relying
he
on
grew
his
some
wider
muscles.
Feet, but much more on
Muscles.
the tail for support,
Muscles.
distributing this weight on 3 points of contact with the ground.
Oh, that's right.
instead
His
of
tail
just
is always,
2.
so he's like a
Similar to how
tripod.
some teenagers
Do you think he
begin
could
to
have
walk
been a
awkwardly
quad
due to
pod?
fast growth
What do you
spurts
mean?
and changes
Well, he
in
has a
their
fourth
periphery
thing
that happen
in
during high
front.
school.
No,
Something
no,
more or less
stop.
similar
I'm
happened
just saying.
with Godzilla. Our scaly friend here just needed a bit more time to get
Just
used
need
to
a
this
bit
new
more
large
time,
body.
yeah.
But
Bit more
this
time to get rid of
Godzilla
that
is
quad
more
pod.
than just a
Oh,
large
great, now I'm
walking
doing it.
force of nature. Up next, we'll discuss how this animal destroys stuff.
Oh, well, he
The
steps
larger,
on things
much more robust
and
form of
murders
this
them with
Godzilla, still after
radiation
2 years of
and
rapid
blows
growth
them
and
up.
evolution, showed signs of remaining true to some of its more agile attacks when it was
a
smaller.
little tail
One of the
whippy.
most notable melee weapons of this Godzilla was its tail.
Oh, really?
Most
The
of
thing
the
all
centrifugal
Godzillas
energy
do, a
provided
tail
by the
whip.
hips and
Wow,
feet
Goji
itself to
Center.
some
Stop
degree.
being
This
rude.
weapon showed to
Okay,
be
fine.
most devastating when swung, literally cutting through buildings like a hot
I mean,
knife
dude,
through
it's a
butter.
50-meter thing. What do you
Because
think's
it
gonna
was
happen
so
when it
heavier
swings a
and
tail
larger,
through a
each one of
building?
its steps would inflict much
It would
more
give it
damage than its
kisses?
smaller form.
No.
It was estimated that this fellow weighed around 20,000
No,
tons.
crap, he
Each
weighs
of its
20
steps would
metric
lift
tons.
movements
He's
of the
freaking
surrounding ground
50 meters
infrastructure,
tall.
cracking the
He's a
ground underneath
dinosaur
and
on
killing dozens
steroids.
of people with a
Boy, you are
single
sassy
step.
today. I
Additionally,
think my
we were
time
able
off
to
camera has
witness
made me
Godzilla
meaner.
use his claws
Maybe.
and upper body to bring down large structures.
I mean, yeah, how would you
confirming
do
that
it if
this
you
guy
would
could
smack
be
him
a
down,
brawler
Goji Center,
if
huh?
need be.
Smacking him around?
There were no
Use your
other large
fists?
kaiju in this film to further test this animal's melee abilities, but there were
I mean,
other forms of
there
pushback,
could have been other
such as
kaiju, they're
ranged
just all
weaponry. A
underwater.
bit prior to
Or
Godzilla's
blowing up
landfall
red
during the
blood.
ocean sequences,
You mean you?
we witnessed
No.
Godzilla use his other two
I
sets
come
of
around in
weapons
50
against the heavy
years.
cruiser
Ah,
Takao,
okay.
inflicting considerable damage.
Oh,
Its
wow,
armor
considerable
was
damage. I'm so
composed of thick,
scared of
bony
that.
scales
Oh,
that
look, he's a
acted
little
more or less
grumpy
like
boy.
heavy
Look at how
chainmail.
derpy he looks
At
front on. I wonder what
point-blank
that's
range,
like.
However, these could penetrate and cause damage.
Please don't.
But it wasn't
know it's
enough
nightmare
to
fuel.
kill this animal. Why?
Did you plan that
As
when
it
you made me,
turns out,
Cougar?
the
No, I
absorption
did
of the
not.
fission-based
Why do I
bomb
look like
during
this?
Operation
I did a
Crossroads
bad job.
had some
Ah,
other
so
crazy
I'm
side
fucked up.
effects.
Just
Instant
like Cougar.
regeneration. So
I have to
fast,
censor
in
that.
fact, that it is one of the fastest cases of regeneration seen in any Godzilla.
This is true. He
good
took a big
example of
ball
this
in the
was how
mouth
this
and it
creature was
exploded.
able to regenerate
I'm
once
used
one
to
of the
doing
mines
that.
blew up
Quick.
in its mouth,
Please
revealing
stop.
one of this creature's critical
You're worse than
weaknesses,
Cougar's
the unprotected
thumbnails.
areas inside its mouth.
Oh, God, why'd they
Right,
draw the
any
mouth so
explosion with the
big?
ability of releasing
I
powerful
like how
pressure
Goji
waves
Center
in
saves
this
money by
area
tween
would be
animation
enough to
instead of using
damage
real
and
animation.
potentially kill
I mean, it's
this
just smart,
Godzilla.
cost-effective.
This explosion would have to be extremely potent.
I mean, it
much
was a
more
giant
than a
mine, so...
Immediately after, we see Godzilla's mouth and head quickly
Yeah, he's
regenerate back
fine.
to
He's
functioning
good at taking
form.
balls in the
Same
mouth.
occurred after the Takao landed a good amount of hits to Godzilla's
Oh,
upper
yeah, I forgot. He
torso.
literally got
This
shot with his ship and then he
regenerative
sank
power proves
it.
to be quite
Yeah,
handy,
he did.
bringing Godzilla back to the fight in a matter
Oh,
of
that was whole
moments.
scene was animated? I
This
did not notice that.
regenerative
Those look like
property
real
can be
people.
attributed to the altered or mutated genetics of this
It looks
Godzilla.
very angry and
Once
derpy all
absorbing
at the
all
same
the
time.
radiation of this fission bomb, Godzilla's biology adopted
You know what? He just
characteristics similar
adapted to the
those
fission
of
bomb. Probably need a bigger
salamanders,
fission bomb
such
to
as
take
the
care of him.
axolotls who
Fusion
can regenerate
fission. Shut
practically
your mouth.
every organ in their entire body.
Hey, look, it's an
Arms, legs,
axolotl.
and tail?
Oh,
Easy.
that did...
But once
Okay,
you're able
I
to
know that was a
regenerate
hand
organs
growing
such as
back,
the
but it
heart,
looked like
lungs,
something
and
else
even
there,
parts of
Goji
your
Center.
spinal cord and
Come on
brain,
now.
Things begin to get frighteningly serious.
Oh,
Not
no, look out, it's
or
an
more,
axolotl.
they can
I'm so
die,
scared.
But the point is that these can survive a larger number of traumatic
Look at how
injuries than your
derpy it looks at
typical
Goji Center
vertebrae.
trying to make a
Same
scan
with
by
this
changing the
Godzilla.
color.
After surviving an
that
explosion
thing's scary.
inside the mouth, it would only take a creative mind to kill this thing, especially
explosion
after
in the
witnessing this animal's primary weapon.
Oh, his atomic breath that like loads
Godzilla
up and cocks
analysis is
down?
complete
Pretty
without
cool.
mentioning an atomic
That's
charge
not true.
weapon.
Atomic
It just
charge.
so
What about
happens that
Zilla?
this fella displays one of the most
1998.
devastating
Oh, it's got his
atomic
burp.
breaths ever seen. Formerly referred to as the heat ray in the film, this
I
animal
don't
is seen
think
to
so.
supercharge this weapon by lighting up its dorsal plates from the tail.
I don't think that's a
leading up
heat
to
ray.
the
That's a
head.
burning
this
children
frightening
ray.
display becomes more terrifying as these plates seem to push outward.
This is
as a
true.
sort
That
of
was the coolest part of the
signifier that this
movie.
particular plate is fully charged, ready for its full power to be released. Once all of these have been fully charged, these will then proceed to sink into the
Very
creature's
interesting.
body, providing a powerful
Do you think
flux
they're
of
kind of
energy
like a
expelled
button
from
he
this
pushes to
creature's
shoot
mouth.
out a burning
This doesn't
death?
end
Probably,
here.
dude. I don't
This
know.
Godzilla's atomic heat ray will fall on
That's
its
a nice tweened
predetermined
animation, but
target,
your cars is some
condensing
stretch in
into
there,
a ball
Goji
of
Center.
energy,
Maybe talk to your
forming a
editors.
literal atomic blast. This pushes up a mushroom cloud so tall that
yeah.
it can be seen from hundreds
of
of miles away. But
Do you
the
think all the people
devastation
who
has
survived
still
are going to be
just
okay and
begun.
not die from
The
radiation
shockwave of this
poisoning?
blast is
Oh,
able to
no,
level
dude, they're
down the
definitely going to
surrounding
die.
Infrastructures. Close to 30,000 people perished in Ginza.
Oh,
most of which
30,000.
perished
That's
due
a
to
big
the
number.
atomic blast.
That's bigger than
Japan,
two.
after the war,
Yeah,
was
it's
at a
really
state
bigger than
of
two.
0. This is where Godzilla put Japan at -1.
Yes, this is minus
This
more
death
like
toll would possibly
30,000
be pushed
people.
even higher due to what happens after a nuke explodes in a given
Oh,
area.
what happens, huh?
Fallout.
Fallout?
What
Yeah,
is
the
this stuff?
radiation poison.
After a nuclear explosion, the mushroom cloud carries radioactive
Oh,
particles
radioactive
into the
particles.
atmosphere. This
You think they
returns to
pulled
ground in the
down,
form of
you know, on the
dust or as
thing?
tar-colored
I don't
rain.
know. They probably
If
pulled down.
exposed
There you
long enough,
go.
This could cause radioactive contamination, potentially killing anyone who does not
Dude,
wash this
they're
stuff
gonna
with
die.
soap.
No, they
Food and
breathed it
water
in. They're
instantly
dead,
become
Goji said 'em.
inadequate for use
Do you
in
not know how
consumption,
nukes
causing
work?
the
They're gonna
local surviving
die.
population to not only be showered with this stuff, but leaving them with nothing to
Close
wash
your
themselves
mouth,
with.
stupid.
As bad as this sounds, the truth is that this attack could have been a lot worse.
No, I don't
Given
think
that
it could
a
have.
single well-charged blast of this Godzilla can produce an entire nuclear
Oh, dear
explosion.
God.
What could a few do?
Oh,
Can this Godzilla
well,
fire multiple heat rays?
they're gonna
the
die.
answer would be a frightening yes. In the final act of the film, we do
That
find
is
out
true.
that
He just
Godzilla
takes a
can
minute to
shoot
recharge.
multiple heat
And every
rays,
time the
but
recharge
these
gets
do take
smaller.
some time to recharge.
Humanity's
This
done
time
for.
period is
Especially with the heart
relatively short.
regenerating.
If permitted to shoot, say, 5 blasts, the
Yeah,
aftermath
then
would have been
Japan's just
something
gonna go
similar to
bye-bye.
a nuclear winter in this area. This, along with
Nuclear
these blasts,
winter?
would have
But
the
that's
potential to
chilly.
kill
No,
hundreds
it's
of
not chilly, it's
thousands,
burning.
Potentially millions of civilians. An animal like
Oh
this
God, why does he
must
look so
be
derpy
stopped.
swimming?
Which is why
It's like a
Kenji
crocodile.
Noda, ex-naval engineer, devised a plan to kill
Yeah.
Godzilla.
We just talk about how like
How
he was
would
the
this
only one who
work?
even knew how to
Let's
stop it.
find out.
I don't think it
Killing
worked.
this animal using
Sorry, I'm stuck
conventional
using your
methods
voice.
seemed to be
It sucks.
problematic to say the least. This animal survived blasts to the face,
Blast to the
inside
face,
its mouth,
blast to
straight
the back,
to the chest,
back
and
shots,
capable
front
of
shots,
regenerating in record time.
other shots.
Not to mention
Can
pissing
you
it
stop?
off.
Come on.
So in response,
Okay,
the next
fine.
best thing was to use
I'll
a
stop with
method
the
that would
adult
produce
humor.
damaging pressure from all directions
God,
at
please
one
stop
time.
looking like that.
In this
Why,
case, Mr.
Godzilla?
Noah resorted to using the ocean as a weapon. Let
Yeah,
us
that's right. Use the
explain.
atomic pressure.
It is
Oh
no
God,
secret
don't
by
show the
now that
ocean
being
gate.
deep in the ocean
What are you
appropriate
doing,
to
Goji Center?
craft
Too
is
soon, dude.
immediate
That's a little
death.
soon. I'm not
An
gonna
animal
lie.
like Godzilla is used to living in deeper waters.
Do you think they were
and
using
as
a
result
PlayStation
is used
5
to
remote
these
or
immense
PlayStation
pressures.
4?
So
Please,
why
no way
doesn't
better
this
than those
kill him?
jokes.
There's
No,
a
it's
trick
not.
to this. In order to safely thrive in these high
Eyes
pressures,
blue
Godzilla
like
would need
the
to descend
Titanic.
slowly, allowing
It's
his body to
going
adjust to
down
these high
with
pressures.
5 million.
But
Yes.
Noda's plan here was to make him sink fast. Using Freon gas
Oh,
to make the
Freon
water
gas,
around
yes,
Godzilla less dense,
must be
making
itchy
him
using
sink
that.
rapidly. Too fast for this body to adapt, making him get crushed from the surrounding
Ah, there
pressure.
we go. Yeah, right
Did this
there.
work?
What are you talking about?
No.
Nothing.
Apparently, this Godzilla is resistant to sudden pressure
Yeah,
changes.
I don't think it killed him. It just
However,
made him
his
all
body
white and
did
bubbly.
feel the effects of the sudden pressure
Speaking
change
of
since
white,
we saw his
no.
muscle plates shut down
We're not
upon
doing
reaching
that.
The depth of 1,500 meters. But remember,
It's
this
okay, he
animal's
floated
bizarre
back up.
regeneration ability might have been another reason why he didn't
Yeah,
die.
he was a persistent
So,
bugger, but I could have
what
taken him
now?
out. You know what I would have
Well,
done?
Noda
Picked him
had
up
a
and
plan
ripped him
B.
in half.
If this
Probably,
doesn't work,
I would have
bringing
just lasered him
Godzilla
to death.
up really
You
fast
are bigger
might
than
have
him.
also
That is true.
done
Well,
the
I'm not,
trick.
but you know,
After
Shin
being
is.
surrounded by
Aren't you,
high
Shin?
pressures,
Yes
coming up to
and
lower
no.
pressures too fast
What?
could also
Yes.
be lethal, causing bubbles to form and blocking the
Oh
bloodstream.
God, I
causing
hated that
severe
scene. It looked like he like one of those frogs
complications.
that lived in a
After
pond at a
activating
golf course that
inflatables,
get all
Godzilla
the
was brought
chemical things.
almost up to
Yes,
the
it's quite
surface,
terrifying.
and with a bit of help from additional naval craft,
That's right, you
Godzilla was
pulled
brought
them with
back
those
up.
ships.
But he
Then all the
wasn't
tugboats
dead
came out and
yet.
started tugging them.
Fortunately,
Speaking
Shigashima had a
of
plane
tug,
loaded
no.
with explosives much more powerful than the mine used previously.
I just
Flying
want to
this
say,
plane
how did the
directly
plane they
into
were
the
using not run
Kaiju's
out of
mouth,
gas? I mean, it was like a
blowing up its
30-minute
head.
battle.
This act
Don't
not
ask.
only
Don't.
seemingly
Oh, look,
killed
there's his face is
Godzilla,
gone.
But also saved the rest of the
Oh,
fleet
look, he's
from
got a
being
little tongue
incinerated
sticking
by an
out.
atomic
I don't
heat
have one
ray.
of those.
So,
I do.
Did Godzilla die here?
Oh, God,
At the
no,
end
he's
of the
back.
Film, we find out that a portion of Godzilla's corpse still contained
Yeah,
living
it's gonna
matter,
be
which allowed it to regenerate
He's gonna be
once
pissed.
again.
That's just if it gets a
Additionally,
sequel.
survivor
Imagine
of
if
the
Shin
attack
Godzilla got a
Godzilla
sequel, huh?
happened to be
Huh?
Shigashima's
Huh? We
partner,
were supposed
seemed
to.
have
Shut
a
your mouth.
strange formation growing along the side of her neck.
That's radiation
similar
burn.
in color to the black rain seen earlier.
Yeah.
Meaning that this
She's gonna
radioactive
die.
fallout seen here may have an organic element
No,
to it,
she's gonna
possibly
die.
the culprit behind this woman's fast recovery. Since her face seemed to be a
Oh.
little bit too clean after being exposed to a plethora of flying
That
objects and
is
debris.
true.
Those smaller
Wait,
injuries
no, it was
seem
weeks
to have
later. She'll be
healed a
fine.
bit too fast. What do you think comes next after this?
Oh, what
Will
comes
Minus
next?
One come
Well,
back for
I-
revenge?
no.
Or will his revenge
I
take
come-
form in a
no.
more biological
no.
aspect?
I think we're gonna get a sequel eventually. Anyways, everyone, that was Goji said his amazing video. Oh dear God, Kuka's arms hurt. Yeah, they do. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goji Center. It was all jokes. We don't care. We were just making fun of you. Like we make fun of ourselves. And Kuka, right? You suck. You fell off. Shut up! Anyways, everyone, make sure to check out the original video. Have a good day. And remember, be good people. And risk it for the biscuit. Please go away. Anyways, everyone, I'm done with Kamatsu-kun. Hello. Okay, bye. Bye, everyone. Peace. Chicken grease. Risk it for the biscuit. Bye. I look wrong. Why do I live?
Come back, my little... what's his name again?
the Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. 3, 2, 1, action. Come back, my little banana Donkey Kong. I miss you.